the market continues to rally, more Americans are dipping their toes back into stocks, but not everyone knows where to get started. Wela, a robo-advisory firm, wants to help, and it's trying to revolutionize the way the average American gets their financial advice.
The company's founder and CEO, Matt Reiner, he joins us right here now. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
So how's this all working?
Yeah, so it's what we saw in the marketplace is that there is a lack of an ability for young investors to know their financial journey and wrap their heads around how to save for longer-term financial goals. And so we wanted to take it back to the beginning and really help them set a financial journey, help them become more aware of their financial situation, to help them make better financial decisions to allow for them to have better financial outcomes in the future. And it's all about engaging the individual and doing it on the way that they want, which is a digital way. The whole idea of sitting across a mahogany table with a financial advisor has kind of gone to the wayside with this generation. And so we want to help them understand their financial situation on the go.
All right. Well, what you said, I've heard across the industry now for the last couple of years, but what does it actually mean? Yes, they don't want a financial advisor in the traditional sense. What do they want?
They want to know what to do, right? They want to be told exactly what to do, and they want to have it be kind of personalized to their situation. I think what you've seen in the financial services industry is that people have given them general ideas of what to do. They haven't yet given them the ideas specific to their situation. So, for instance, someone that has $50,000 of credit card debt can go read all these blogs about how to pay off credit card debt, but nobody's been able to give them specific advice for their particular situation.
So is this an algorithm? In other words, you plug in your information and then you get a digital feedback as to what you specifically should do?
Yeah, so it's an algorithm based on machine learning and artificial intelligence that we've been able to build, and it's all based off of, you can aggregate from over 13,000 institutions onto our platform, and then we analyze that information and we provide a financial journey for you based on setting some core foundational goals and then personal goals. The
caveat here, though, is that a lot of people, they want that personal connection, right? They go to their financial advisor because it's a relationship.
Yep.
And that person becomes your advisor, hopefully, for many, many years, and is an integral part of your decision making. You want to just outsource all that to a digital platform?
Well, so I think that's where we are unique in a sense, right? The digital platform and the technology and the algorithms can do a lot of the quantitative type of analysis that's necessary to get you started. But what technology can't deal with is the emotional and the relationship aspect of it. And so what we do is we use technology to make it more valuable for the end user on a consistent, ongoing basis. But when it comes time, there has to be an emotional or a judgment call. We connect them with one of our financial advisors, and they can connect via video conference or text message, and they can build that relationship with a human being. So we're making it more efficient for that advisor, because ultimately this segment of the market, the mass market of individuals, the under $1 million investor, it's hard to make money in that space. And so we have to use technology to enable advisors to be able to create more relationships with individuals and spend more time dealing with that relationship aspect and allow the technology to do some of the tracking aspect.
You know, a lot of traditional advisors and many of my former colleagues will say that when the market has a serious correction, which it really has not had since 2008, 2009, the crash, that the whole robo-advisor industry is going to blow up because the people have not found what to do in a 20 or 25% correction, what the machines are going to tell them to do. How do you respond to that?
So I think that that's a fair argument, and we'll have to, the time will tell on how that goes. And I think that what we put a lot of time into within our algorithm and our technology is how do we be proactive, and how do we learn about the individuals based on spending decisions they make, investment decisions they make, insurance decisions they make, and then that allows for us to have insight into how they will react in certain situations, and we can try and predict how they're going to react and how they like to be able to be managed.
So based on your spending, you can kind of figure out whether or not Trish is going to freak out if she's a decline, if the market's down 25%, as opposed to somebody who's going to stay long term?
Yeah. I would think everybody would freak out when the market's down 25%, but
It's also a matter of how do they like to interact with you, right? Do they want to have a human being talking to them, or do they want to know how their portfolio is going to react to their longer term goals, and how they want it via text message? Do they want it via their Facebook feed or Instagram or whatever?
Can I also ask a question about the market for this? In that, there was a new study that just came out showing that there's very little upward mobility right now in society, and we all hope that changes and there's better economic policies that will help create more growth. But we're looking at effectively the worst level in about 70 years for young people. More people are living at home with their parents than we've seen since the 1940s. And these young kids, they don't have any money to go out and rent an apartment, let alone invest in the stock market. So how does that start to change? What are you hopeful for? Do you think this economy is getting better, and do you think more young people are going to go to work and have money to invest?
Yeah, so I hope that some of the policies that are coming down the pipe that will allow for that to happen. And I think that the beautiful thing with our technology is one of our features, our main feature called Benjamin, is this kind of financial angel on your shoulder. And the ability of technology to allow us to scale to more individuals can allow for them to engage with us whether they're able to invest or not right now, and they're able to kind of have a partner on their side.
All right,
So.
Benjamin. Financial angel on my shoulder. Okay,
sounds good. I can't wait to see how the algorithm knows whether or not you're going to be the person who's actually going to get upset and really.
I'm the person who just freaks out over everything.
See, now
so your algorithm will probably be able to figure that out.
You just told it, now
quick.
you learned.
Matt Reiner, thanks so much.
Thank you.